welcome to South High, where tonight the Red Wings play host to Green Bay Preble. I'm Chris Wright. Mike Martin is in Arizona, where it's a lot warmer than it's here, 2 degrees here. Joining me again is Coach Shep Wolf. He was with me last year and the last couple of times before that. Thanks for coming in, Shep.
Great to be here, Chris. Looking forward to a great game.
Now let's talk a little bit about Sheboygan South. First of all, they're very young. We've talked about this over the course of the season. They have just 2 seniors on their year. They had a very successful JV program. This year they're struggling a little bit. Now, in your coaching experience a little bit, how do you make the adjustment from JV and freshmen going up to the varsity, and especially when you're struggling?
Well, I think it takes a great team effort. You got to stick together, first of all. I mean, that's the most important thing. When the season starts going a little bit bad, people have a tendency to point fingers and say, it's not my fault, it's my fault. Just suck it up, play together as a team, and work harder and practice every day. You look to get better throughout the season. When you have a young team like this, you play a tough schedule like South has early on, you got to get through that, work on the positives, correct the negatives, and then move forward and get better as the year goes on.
Yeah, they played 4 ranked teams already this season, and they played Middleton, which is Certain State North, which was ranked. I don't know if they still are. The rankings came out today. Tapir and Pulaski, and all that kind of stuff. Maybe gets tough for Coach Rank.
Well, I mean, rankings or not, these are good programs year in and year out. These teams are, it's a challenge to play against. Good thing for South is they're playing them early, get them out of the way. Hopefully get through that, stick together, work on getting better to the middle part of the season, and then aim for a big ending of the season.
Another thing that's really hurting South right now is they're struggling to score. So is Green Bay Preble, as a matter of fact. What do you do about that? How do you keep the kids keep shooting and building confidence about their shooting when it's not going into hoop?
Well, that's a tough one. It's so it's so individual. It's all about confidence and shooting. A lot of repetition, a lot of practice. Keep being positive with people and keep working on those things. It's all about fundamentals.
Yeah, it is. Now, Green Bay Preble comes into this game tonight. 3 of their big starters are out, which is really hurting them. This is the type of game for Sheboygan South you'd like to think you can take with that and kind of start building some momentum.
Well, they certainly can't take anything for granted, but they got to come in and play their game. Coach Rank does a really nice job here. Okay, he's had success in the past. He knows how to win. Take those lessons, keep working on it, and work hard tonight and hopefully get a victory.
Now, another thing we saw the other day for Sheboygan South is it seemed like when they got way behind, they just couldn't make any runs or anything like that. And second half against North the other night, just the game was over by halftime. And no matter how South get a couple back buckets, but North will get a couple buckets. So I would think tonight South can't fall behind again.
No, I don't think so. I think the thing about playing North the other night was Jordan Hamilton got in foul trouble early, took him out of the game for much of the first half. That really, as a player, can really hurt your rhythm of being involved in the game. I think he's going to be an important part of the game tonight. Since Preble's big people are out, he has a chance to really have a good game.
Yeah. Well, with those comments and things, we'll step aside. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for tonight's game.
He serves his party best who serves the country best. Rutherford B. Hayes.
Patriotism is easy to understand in America. It means looking out for yourself by looking out for your country. Calvin Coolidge.
Government is the people's business, and every man, woman, and child becomes a shareholder with the first penny of tax paid. Ronald Reagan.
There's nothing wrong in America that can't be fixed of what is right in America. William Clinton.
Be the we now.
I'm a board-certified pediatrician. I've practiced pediatrics now for about 14 years. And I always tell my parents I give the vaccine to both of my daughters. And I really do not want them to come to me 20 years from now and say, Mom, I have cervical cancer, and you did nothing to protect me. This is a vaccine that is safe, is effective, and it can prevent cancer.
Cable access channels ensure you the ability to exercise your First Amendment rights through the medium of television. They create opportunities for mutual communication, education, and artistic expression. Public access makes community participation possible and gives you a voice in your community and your world. Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local public access channel.
One of the goals of high school athletics is learning lifelong values. Sportsmanship is one such value that makes this game an educational experience. The Fox River Classic Conference stresses sportsmanship as a goal and expectation for all in attendance at tonight's game. Please remember to sport a winning attitude by cheering positively for your own team. And now, let's meet the starting lineups first for the Green Bay Preble Hornets. Junior number 11, Griffin Summers. Sophomore number 13, Camden Wall. Junior number 23, Cody Dietz. Sophomore number 25, David Parrott. And junior number 55, Ryan Buss. Head coach, Jim Wall. And now your starting lineup for your South High Red Wings. Senior number 5, Tyler Ginther. Junior number 10, Jed Splitgerber. Senior number 12, A.J. Gutierrez. Junior number 23, Jed Govek. And sophomore number 33, Logan Hamilton. Head coach, Mike Rank. Assistant coach.
All right, we're back here at South High. Chris Wright along with Jeff Wolf, as we mentioned before. Mike Martin is in Arizona, so you ready to tip it off here? So we mentioned in the opening, Green Bay Preble comes in with 3 of their big stars not playing, including Connor Curtis, all-conference player a year ago. He's got leg issues. Connor Lemons has leg issues, and Dylan Van Boxel.
Injuries are part of the game, and this gives South an opportunity to compete against this Preble team.
And right off the bat, Preble gets the first shot. They've played 10 games this year. 8 of those games, they have only scored 50 or less, Jeff.
They're struggling on the offensive end as South has, much of the season. So they play good defense, and hopefully you can get some turnovers to create some offense and get you some easy baskets, and hopefully that gives you some confidence on the offensive end.
Little hook shot there, missed by Buss. There's Tyler Ginther, one of our seniors. Logan Hamilton, as Jeff mentioned, had foul trouble on Saturday night. Logan probably wants to have a good ball game. He's number 33.
Good cut. Brought him over from the weak side, good cut into the post, got him the ball, and drew the foul.
Not a lot of contact, Jeff.
The new emphasis, Chris.
There's a shot by A.J. Gutierrez, and it falls. So South strikes first.
That should give them a little bit of a boost. They scored on their first possession down the court.
Well, Preble ran off about a minute the first time they had the ball. This is Wall. He's a sophomore. His dad's the coach. His grandfather was the coach. He's number 13.
Very deliberate, shorten the game, fewer possessions. If you can't score, you got to play good defense and shorten the game.
Little jumper inside the paint is good by Summers. He's their second leading scorer behind Curtis. He's averaging 14.
Paul Grauman? I think it is Paul.
It's Paul.
First foul on Summers, 2 on Preble. Remember, we've gone to 18-minute halves, and we'll have a chance to talk about that with Coach Wolf later.
Splitberger did a nice job down at the other end and taking that charge and paid for it. Tough kid.
Yep. Here's Govek. I like him. He's a little spark player, and he draws the foul.
Slash into the basket. You got to move your feet defensively. If you're not going to, they're going to draw that foul.
75% from the free throw line this year.
Checking in for Preble, 53, Marcus May.
First sub for Preble, Marcus May, and he's a big fella.
Well, they have a short bench, so they can't afford to get anybody to get in foul trouble, so they have to take them out after 1 foul instead of 2. So that should play to South's advantage if they keep taking the ball to the basket.
Little press by South. You don't see that very often by them.
You stay on your feet and don't jump on a 3-pointer. Nice shot.
3 points, Griffin Summers.
Was that Summers or was that Wall?
I think they credited it to Summers.
Yep. Here's Hamilton. That's Govek.
Good ball rotation. Good cut.
Yep, Splitty with the layup.
Nice front cut to the basket.
Wall looking to penetrate. Good D. Trying to sneak in there is Summers. Tipped around, and A.J. Gutierrez over to Govek. He's looking at the 3, trying to drive on May, and does. 10-5, 14 minutes left.
Recognized the defender might not have the foot speed to keep up with them, and then took him off the dribble. Stay in front.
Nice pass by Wall. An easy basket there by Parrott.
Basket by David Parrott.
Makes a 6-0 run by South, and a 3 falls for A.J. Gutierrez.
South looking much more comfortable on the offensive end tonight than the other day against Sheboygan North.
Yeah, 4.5 minutes in, they got 13 points already.
Good D.
Yep. Turnover out by Wall. Govek taken to the basket, tries to draw a foul, hustles to get the rebound. He does. And possession arrow points to South, and there's wholesale substitutions.
See if South can maintain the confidence that's been shown on the offensive end as they substitute here.
Reese picks up the foul for South. It's not in your program. 12:42 left. South with a nice 6-point lead. Another shot by Griffin that is short. Rank with the rebound.
Nice box out by the coach's kid.
A.J. Gutierrez. 16-7. Back-to-back threes by AJ.
Well, I think Coach Rank wants his senior backcourt to step up and give him some of his leadership, and then Gutierrez has definitely shown that tonight so far.
Here's Hamilton on the push.
Nice
Rebound
take.
coast to coast. Preble, I would think, is going to call timeout, but they're not.
No, they are. We're waiting for the media timeout, Chris.
Well, we're going to take a break here with 11:41 left. It's South 18 and Preble 7.
One of my most
Welcome back to South High. Jeff Wolf here, Mike Martin in Arizona, and a great start for South, Jeff.
Yeah, they're playing with a lot more confidence than they did the other night. So whatever Coach Rank did the last couple of days has really helped them become much more confident on the offensive end.
And I think sometimes the quick turnaround, you played Saturday, you basically practiced Monday, and now you're playing again. Maybe wash some of those bad memories out.
That's a great thing about having a season when you play so many games.
That's Summers, Griffin Summers, and Wall. Going in the land of the Giants, tries to dump it in there, tipped away. Reese on the push, and the
nice
basket.
Job, coast to coast. Kept his head up, waited for the defense to come, and it didn't stop him. He took it all the way to the basket. Nice play.
Well, Preble led 5-4, but since then it's been all South, and they're really struggling to score, and that's not a good pass. And Splitty's off the bench quickly.
Well, you want to push the ball and get it up the floor, but not at the risk of turning it over, especially when you have a 20-7 lead and you're playing well. No need to make that iffy play.
And there's stops the 8-point run by South as Wall puts one in. And that's a deep shot by Rank. Reese kicks it out to Gutierrez. He hit one from there before, but he missed this one. Good hustle underneath by Rank.
Good hustle by South.
Yeah, and I think when the face goes down, that's an indication of a foul.
Well, I would
Whoa,
think that
they didn't
Coach
call a foul. They called it out of bounds. I'm sorry. I assumed there was going to be a foul called.
Play on, I guess.
Wow.
Ooh. You see Summers is trying to create. He knows his teammates are out hurt, so he's got to be both creator and scorer. That's a big task, for one player.
Well, it seems like they're trying to run some type of weave and hope that they can drive, but with the three big guys out, it just seems to have no post possessions or scoring or anything for them.
So far they hadn't really had to respect the post. They haven't got the ball inside or done anything there offensively. So as long as they can stop Summers, Preble's going to have a problem.
Fouls number 3, Tyson Reese, second personal, 13.
Tyson Reese picks up that second foul. That's 3 team fouls now on South, 3 on Preble, and we're at 9:38. Bookmeyer, number 43, over to Derek Williams.
Oh,
That's
move.
Summers. And a three-point attempt is up and missed. And Dylan Martins, one of my favorite players, is in. And we're going to get a timeout for South.
Timeout, Sheboygan South, 30-second time.
I think they've been stuck on 20 for a while, and Coach Rank really wants them to get a good shot, so he's took the timeout, and it's going to set up a play and get something out of it, hopefully.
Well, we have a minute here. We're winding down to almost halfway through the first half. Your thoughts on the 18-minute halves in high school basketball?
Not a fan. I don't know. I think they were looking to pick up the tempo of games. I don't see it. I think the games seem to be taking longer. I liked having that first quarter break as a coach and as a player. It lets you gather your thoughts and make adjustments. And it's more difficult. Now to do that, you have to take a timeout. So they didn't give you any more timeouts, but you know, they expect you to play this whole half. Again, not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not really sold on it yet either. I agree that it's taken part of the coaching away because you don't have that time to break with the kids unless you take kids out.
And you're so used to it as a coach and a player. So, you know, great job by Bovek getting to the basket. I'm sure that's how Coach Rank drew it up at the sideline.
Well, as we mentioned before, well, there's a post entry. And a little half hook by Buss.
Shot. Now they've established a little bit of something inside. You know, South has got to make an adjustment.
Buss now with a basket. He's got 2 points. I like Govek too. I like his hustle. Reese shoots way short. Preble comes away with the rebound. 8 minutes left, so now we're into the second quarter. I've been saying that all year. I should probably get over it. I'm tough for change, though, Coach.
I know that. I've known you a long time, Chris. Well, so am I. You know, I believe in looking for things that are improving the game, but so far I haven't seen it out of this rules change.
That I miss the old CLC. I miss the FR, you know, DC, and I miss the Armory too. Just field houses are neat, but that was a neat thing, the Armory. But I miss the CLC, and now the Big East. And you made a comment about that. Those teams only get to play each other once a year, which is pretty tough.
You know, you always look forward to playing a team, especially if they beat you the first time. It's going back and making adjustments and then having the opportunity to play again. And you don't get that when you only go through and play each other once.
Yeah, and then you don't also get to see some people like with a home and home. You know, big advantage to go on to play at home as it is on the road. Well, Govek picked up the foul there. 4 fouls now on each team. Tyler Gunther back in, Mike Rank back in. And South's got to play with 5, not 6.
Coach Rank is keeping his people fresh. He knows that they want to play up-tempo because Preble's got a short bench, so to keep the pressure on them, and especially offensively, as they're pushing the ball up ahead.
Yeah.
It should wear down Preble, especially with no first quarter break in there.
And Preble just seems to struggle on offense. Every possession is long. Walls heaves up the 3 is missed. There's an offensive rebound by Bookmeyer and a basket by Buss.
He did a nice job there, you know, rebounding out of his space and going back and scoring. You know, you would assume, I haven't seen them practice, but playing against those bigs that are sitting on the bench every day, it's probably made him the player that he is.
Good point. Here's Tyler Gunther. He was a quarterback on the football team till he got hurt. Then he got to play some wide receiver. Nice basket there by Ogden North. his first basket. It's 24-13, 6 minutes left in a fairly fast first half. Knock on wood.
Well, there's a nice flow for South to this game, and they got off early on the offensive end, and they're pushing the ball again, and that I think that's
deep from
deep
Rank.
three.
Just like his dad used to. Marty and I were mentioning that the other day. His dad, when he played, liked to shoot, and he was a good shooter.
And he liked to shoot it from deep too.
See, Logan can't be reaching like that, and see, that's just, you're gonna get that call.
He doesn't need to do it. He's behind him, and all he has to do is keep moving his feet and make it more difficult by staying straight up. And if he has, that's putting defensive pressure in the post. You don't need to do the reaching.
Yeah, he reached twice, and the second time is going to be called. Good double by Rank.
That came and helped him out. You can tell that's a coach's kid right there.
Busts inside deep, can't get it to go, and Rank with the rebound. He's averaging about 2.5 rebounds. I know he's got 2 for sure. There's Gunther through the lane.
Screen, that was a nice play. Rotated the ball from side to side, and then came in with the staggered screen and came off for a layup. Nice job by the South Red Wings.
Tell you what, you may struggle on offense, but one thing you can do is always play D. You can't give up layups like Preble's giving them tonight. Boss.
He's having a nice game.
Buss has scored the last 6 points for Preble. Hamilton can hit that, not this time.
Good hustle.
Reload.
Ooh, something.
Whoa. And the Preble fans are not excited about that call. And I'll tell you what, he was standing there straight up. But that's going to be the 3rd foul on Griffin Summers. And the leading scorer who can play tonight is
That's going to make it tough.
Real tough.
He was trying to do everything on the offensive end and trying to carry his teammates, but the official made the call and he won't take it back, so he's got to go to the bench.
Tough call for him. And a couple free throws by Tyler makes it 28-15.
Now South puts pressure on him. With Summers out of the game, that's going to make it more difficult to break that pressure.
Well, they say tipped it. I didn't see that either. I would have thought he just threw it out of bounds. Even he thought he threw it out of bounds as he was shaking.
The way he reacted, he definitely thought it.
Dietz was shaking his head, so.
Nice behind the back.
Dietz gets in deep, but no foul. Here's Buss going down Main Street, and Montalvo with a block. Ginther on the push. Can he hit the 3? No. It's been nice after that block on this end.
A little bit of excitement in the crowd. And, if they would have hit that one, they would place would have really got excited.
It's a wide open Preble player, and Dietz never saw him. Back to Buss. This is Wall. Buckmeyer remains open, but nobody wants to get him the ball. That's number 43. So good live hands there by Tyler. Rolling down to 3:07, 28-15 is South's lead.
with Summers on the bench, you know, they're going to have to look for somebody else to step up and score for them.
Buss would be their next leading scorer.
Well, he's the one that got a couple baskets in a row, but now the South seems to be concentrating on him a little bit and making him give the ball up.
There's Gutierrez. Hit a couple threes earlier, missed that one. Yeah, the leading scorer and the third leading scorer for Preble are hurt, and the second leading scorer has got 3 fouls. That's why they're stuck on 15 points. Green Bay Preble went to Florida over Christmas. They played 3 games in Ocala. And there's a back-to-back turnovers on Preble.
Good hustle.
Oh, exactly. Assuming it was going to go out of bounds.
Everybody stopped, but Gunther ran the ball down and got an easy basket because of it. Great reward for great hustle.
Three turnovers in a row and a layup for Gunther.
Probably the experience of being a wide receiver gave him hands like that, because that was a really nice defensive play of getting up and grabbing that ball in midair.
South playing some zone. We saw him play zone the other night in the second half against, late in the first half and part of the second half against North. So they've been working on this a little bit.
And that's a little different for Coach Rank, because he's always been a pretty much straight man-to-man aggressive defense, and but I think with Tyler Hamilton getting in some foul trouble, he's probably wanting to work on some zone just in case protect people.
We're $1:24 left in a very fast first half. Going in on Martins, and he doesn't get it to roll. Buss missed that one. Preble 3-7, 2-4 in league. South 2-7, 1-4 in league. And Govek takes the 3, is wide open. Martins with the rebound. Octum North to the rack
nice
and in.
Move. Change hands in midair. Real nice move.
It's got a couple of layups. Was Avon?
That's a good shot right there. Half hook from about 12 feet away. That's a real nice.
Coaching point now. Is that why you call this timeout?
Again, I think without the first quarter break in there, he wants to go out on this half, on a positive note. So he wants to make sure he's going to get the shot that he wants to get. And, they've done a nice job. 34 points in the first half is, they're playing much better. They have that momentum. It looks like they have a little bit of their mojo back and playing with confidence, but he feels like he really wants to get something out of this, so we'll see what happens.
Mike Rank, the coach, he coached at Random Lake for a few years, and happy to come home. He does do some football coaching too. He was at South and now doing the basketball.
He also got Hamilton back in the game, and let's see if he gets something into Jordan to give him a little bit of confidence going into the second half.
Sixth foul. So with 8 seconds left, we won't even most likely get to the bonus. They're going to let Ginther take it to the basket. 3 seconds. Dumps it down
Nice
to
job.
Govek.
Nice play. Just how they drew it up, I'm sure, again.
It probably wasn't on there at all. But that leads us to halftime, where it's South definitely command here, 36-17.
And we're Packers fans.
Hi, I'm David Collins, Superintendent of the Wisconsin State Patrol. Packers fans are the best fans in football.
We are the ultimate team players.
The ultimate team player. Be the ultimate team player. Always have a designated driver.
Always have a
Designated driver.
Live responsibly.
Packer fans.
Don't let fans drive drunk.
Responsibility has its rewards.
Go Packers! Go Packers! Go Packers!
Time was, kids did what came naturally, spending free time running through the grass, exploring streams. But times have changed. Today's indoor kids spend more than 7 hours in front of electronic media. That's why National Wildlife Federation created the Be Out There movement. Outdoor play improves kids' health, body, mind, and spirit. It helps them stay fit, enhances creativity, and could even make them better students. There's a reason they call it the great outdoors. Learn more at beoutthere.org.
Every child adopted from foster care remembers their one day. The day he first met his forever family. The day their adoption was finalized. More than 100,000 children are waiting for their one day.
My one day was happy.
Find out more at nationaladoptionday.org.
Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all. Let the sky fall.
Bond. James.
Ladies and gentlemen, your varsity dance team once again first place this past Saturday with that routine in freedom. And let's have a nice round of applause. Carly Reineman, their coach. Excellent.
Hi, I'm Mia Hamm. As a professional soccer player, I know how rewarding sports can be and how quickly injuries happen. So I've teamed up with the American Association of Orthodontists to ask athletes to play it safe. With my years of training, I know what it takes to become an expert, and orthodontists do too. They're the experts who help people obtain healthy, beautiful smiles. Wear mouthguards, face masks, and helmets to prevent injuries. Keep smiling and visit braces.org.
One of my most rewarding experiences as a dietitian has been actually quite recently, just a year ago, when I met Donna, because she was so motivated and ready to lose weight and to get healthier.
Well, since I've met Sue and listened to her guidance, I've lost about 80 pounds and I have been taking off almost all my medications. To me, I mean, that's something to shout about. I just see the future getting better and better and better because I'm getting healthier and healthier and healthier.
Ian Ralston was a combat medic who was injured in Iraq. When I met Ian, I knew we had to help him get his housing grant, an auto grant, and every benefit to live as normal a life as possible. And we did.
PVA has helped hundreds of thousands of veterans get the care and benefits they've earned.
My name is Jason Stevenson, and I work for Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Paralyzed Veterans of America, changing lives, building futures.
This video was submitted by a student through the Teens Drive Smart program. For more information on teen safety, visit teensdrivesmart.com.
Don't allow your weight to threaten your health or control your future. Excess weight or obesity can cause emotional and physical health risks. But you can take control. The Your Weight Matters campaign offers free resources and tips to help you measure and understand your weight. Take the Your Weight Matters Challenge. The free toolkit prepares you to speak with a healthcare provider about your weight. Your weight does matter. Take the challenge and take control today.
Right away, Trouble. First 4 benches, right away.
Welcome back to South High. Chris Wright along with Jeff Wolf. A very good first half for South High as they lead 36-17. Jeff, your impressions of the first half?
Well, I think South came out strong on the offensive end, which they were looking to do and develop some confidence. I think playing up-tempo against a short-handed Preble team, especially after the Summers kid got in foul trouble, really helped them. And there's the big guys aren't standing there in the back, so they're really taking the ball to the basket and shooting very high percentage shots, which will give you a lot of confidence if you have those kind of shots in front of you. But playing with great rhythm, playing with great tempo, and doing a nice job. Defensively, they know they're short-handed, so if they take away a couple of those guys that they know can be their top scorers, Preble's going to have a very difficult time scoring consistently.
Now you're up by 20 and you're Coach Rank. What do you tell your boys at half?
Well, I would say you have to say it was a good job, but let's forget about it. It's 0-0 right now. Let's build on it and keep getting better, because they were at the other end of a score like this the other night. So you want to have a short memory when you have that, but you want to have a long memory of building on the confidence that they developed in the first half, and he'll stay on them. I know he's that type of coach. He's demanding in a good way, and hopefully they continue to play that he wants them to play.
Ginther with 8, Gutierrez with 8, and Govek with 8 leads South. The leading scorer for Preble was Ryan Buss. He also had 8 points, and he almost had half the points. There's a throw up by Wall that's wasn't really squared there. That's an interesting shot for the young man.
Yeah, especially coming out of the half. I think you'd really want to get a good shot on the offensive end. They were patient in the first half and before they shot, and I think Coach Wall probably wanted them to be a little bit more patient there too.
Well, Splitgerber missed one. Gunther missed one. Gunther missed one, and you know what I didn't like about Tyler there after he missed it? He just sat there and did nothing and watched the play.
Can't settle.
No.
I mean, again, you can't take anything for granted. You got a big lead, but you let down and don't play with the same intensity. You can let Preble back into this game.
Griffin Summer tried one off the bank there, but it didn't go in. Here's Splitty.
Running one of their sets.
Out to Tyler Gunther for 3. It's good, and the foul. We're gonna have a 4-point opportunity here for.
I think they called it off the ball, so they'll actually get the ball out of bounds after they made 3. So you get 5 points out of this possession. Nice.
Gunther
nice
scores again.
Curl cut around the screener inside. Nice play.
Well, Tyler got the 3 and the 2 points after that. Buss tries to shoot one in there, misses. Govek with the rebound, and South still pushing the ball. Well, Jeff, I know South has a lot of good athletes, and I know Logan Hamilton, their leading scorer, is their leading scorer, but he's only got 4 points, and you're getting contributions from so many other things. It's almost like you don't need Logan to not you don't need him, but it's nice to see other people contribute.
Well, that's certainly a positive for tonight's game, but also something you look forward to build on in the future for other games, that he doesn't have to be the one that does all the scoring.
And I'll tell you, Tyler Ginther, that ball was in and out. And there's a bailout foul against Tyler. Those are tough calls. Now,
well, it was the same kind of play that Summers got his 3rd foul on in the first half, so I guess he got it back.
Yep. You kind of just drive down the lane. Those little guards drive down the lane. They heave up a shot. Next thing you know, he's at the free throw line because he drew some contact.
Well, they throw their bodies in there, and you know, then to make it a tough judgment call for the officials. And this time, you know, he drew the foul. South pushing again. Nice.
Gutierrez hit a couple threes in the first half. That looked right on target and goes out. Tell you, AJ and Tyler's threes looked like they were going to go in, and neither fell in there for them. Dumped to the post. This is Bus. Logan Hamilton playing very good deep.
By Govek.
And we've seen Govek do that a couple times tonight, and Mike Rink Jr.
And that helps Tyler Hamilton in the post. Then he's not going one-on-one against the offensive player and drawing those fouls.
And there's a basket. I guess we got to let Preble score sometimes, as Griffin Summers gets the 21st points for him. 21 points for Preble, excuse me.
I think South is still running their stuff. They're being patient. Logan just took his eye off the ball, looking to make a move before he caught it.
Yeah, Logan did exactly that. Saw his head move.
You know, sometimes when you have a big lead, everybody gets a little trigger happy, and South is doing a nice job of staying in their sets and running offense and moving the ball. It's good to see. There's no selfishness in its team tonight.
Bus with the ball. Pushes on Logan Hamilton, and finally they're going to get a call. Logan a little frustrated there.
Well, he got popped.
Yeah.
and that makes it tough to defend if you get popped like that and you're trying to stand straight up and nothing's called. Then what do? Because if the next time the offensive player gets it, he'll try to do the same thing and run over the top of him.
Hamilton with the pick, and Gunther shoots it up and misses. You know, I played with Logan's dad, and Logan hustles for one there, and they're going to call a foul there. And Logan's dad would set the pick a lot of times, but he'd always want to pop out and get the pass right away. And I gave it to him.
Good idea.
Logan's dad, Leroy Hamilton, coached the Falls girls.
Does a nice job over there.
Yep, they've had some nice teams. There should be a charge.
There you go.
Good job, Logan, stepping in there. Doing things on both ends. You know, we've been mentioning Logan Hamilton, because he's active, Jeff.
He's making plays and not sitting on the bench tonight, you know. The other night, maybe he goes for a steal or a block right there and picks up a foul. Much smarter play to go ahead and take the charge and stay out on the playing field.
Well, we're under 14 minutes. We've got four minutes in and just 6 points. 4 by South and 2 by Preble. We mentioned earlier, Preble, 8 of their 10 games this year, they scored under 50 points. Their field goal percentage is 40. As Logan gets deep in on Dietz, and he'll have an opportunity to make a couple free throws.
South that time isolated him into the post, kept the ball moving from side to side, and got it inside, and needed a nice, strong, quick move to the basket to draw the foul.
Logan averaging, 67% from the free throw line, averaging just under 15 points a game. He's up to 5 here tonight.
But I don't see him panicking and hunting at his own shot. You know, sometimes when a kid is a leading scorer and he's not getting the points that he's used to, he'll start hunting in the shot. There's none of that going on here tonight. Another coach's kid.
Nice tip by Tyson Reese, and then he gets the score. And so with South up by 24, they're going to still put their press on And Splitty, Jared Splitberger, going to get that foul.
Second personal, third. Checking in for South, number
Jesse Edwards into the game for the first time. He's number 22. Bookmeyer was coming up the floor, but didn't want to challenge Hamilton and Gutierrez, and tried a little bounce pass in there to the post to number 55 Bus, but South kicked it away.
Coach Rank going to his bench and getting more people into the game with a big lead. Again, those guys made some contributions into the first half. Let's see if they can do it again here in the second.
Preble's just not quick with their ball movement. Which means South can recover quickly. Bus gets in deep. Rank with the rebound. Reese over to Logan with a spin. Yeah, you got to call that. Well, I think that's what's happening. At a second, because Logan kind of grabbed after, so I was wondering if he was going to get it.
Again, a nice spin move inside, taking the basket hard.
(46-21).
Looks like a pretty confident free throw shooter there. I think his dad has worked with him a little bit over the years.
South still in the press. Preble does a pretty nice job of breaking it. And kind of a throw up to the basket by Bookmeyer. He gets his own rebound.
We used to call those a leaping leaner. And I think he was surprised he was that open and it was floating. And at least he got the shot up to the basket.
Alex English, leaping leaner. Nice hustle, right to Rank.
Nice
Gets it blocked. Optica North gets his hand in there on the held ball. It'll be South's ball. 47-21 with 12:08 left.
It's a hustle play, and he gets the ball back for South and gets another opportunity in the offensive end. It doesn't show up in the stats, but those kind of plays can make a difference, especially in big games.
That's Edwards, 22. Reese. Rank. Reese in there, and it goes.
Shot.
Tyson Reese now with 6 points. Nice little replay.
Fouls number 34. Jesse Montano, second personal, fourth team.
Bus had a good first half, hasn't found the basket here in the second half.
But he's continuing to play hard, and I'll give him a lot of credit for that. I mean, he knows, deep down as a player, you're overmatched tonight and you're short-handed. So what are you going to do? You're going to cry about it, or are you going to go out and play harder? And so far, he's done a nice job of playing harder.
Deep three there by Wall. Preble with another offensive rebound. Dietz tried to throw the official, but he took off. So he hustled and got the ball. I didn't mean to do that. Swing to Griffith. He gets knocked down, and the foul.
Now we might see the opportunity for a 4-point play.
Well, I've coached a few games myself, and my biggest pet peeve is the fouling the jump shooter. I can't stand that. You're 27 feet away and you foul the guy. And now he gets to go to the free throw line, and this one was even worse because he made the basket.
Totally agree. And now you throw the ball away. Get a little sloppy here. We'll see if he goes back to his bench and brings in, and he is. He's going to bring in Splitty back in to try to settle things down.
Jared Splitgerber back in the game. Jared's got 2 points, but Jared's one of these kids that's kind of just does all the little things and hustles.
Exactly. Hustle play, go out to defend.
And the fouls are starting to mount now, Jeff. 7 on South, 6 on Preble, and we're at 11-13 with a 24-point lead for South. And Summers can't get it to crawl, but cheating. I think South was in the lane too early. So another chance for Summers. 78% from the line, and he missed both.
That's unusual for a shooter like him, probably. Probably doesn't do that very often. And they need their points every opportunity they can get. South in a bit of a slump right now and gone into a lull offensively. Let's see if they can get something back on the defensive end to get them jump started again.
Wall misses. Wall has struggled from out there tonight. And a timeout on South. That'll be their third.
I think this is a good timeout because, like I said, they've had several possessions now where they haven't got a good shot on the offensive end. So Coach Ranks takes the timeout and he'll set something up and see if he can get a better shot.
Our next broadcast will be Friday night when Ashwaubenon travels to North. Mike Martin should be back from Arizona that day. Again, I want to thank Jeff Wolf for coming in, and I know you enjoyed doing this. And
my pleasure. It's great to be back in the gym in any capacity, and certainly this is a great opportunity for me, and I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, and any opportunity we have for you to do, we'll do that, and have you join us. And tonight's not the most exciting basketball game, but it's nice to get a home win, that's for sure. Let's hope South can hold on for the last 10:42.
Yeah, it's an important game for them. We talked about it before the game, how they're going to come out, how are they going to respond to getting beat pretty badly by Sheboygan North the other night. And I think they responded well.
And it kind of played North pretty close in that second half, but it was so far behind that there's nothing that South could have done there, especially in North's home gym. February 6th will be the next North-South game. That'll be here.
Good movement in the zone by South. Good hands.
Wall with the turnover, and Reese scores.
I didn't think anyone's going to catch him, and he's got some great quickness and got to the basket in a hurry.
He's got 8 points tonight.
It's a nice contribution from him coming off the bench like this.
Yep. South now in their zone. Just, it's not a good pass. And a chance for Montava. Oh, and he's going to get called for the charge. I don't know if that young man was set, but we're going to call it a charge. It's a turnover. Just his third foul. Lots of fouls on the board for both teams. But in a game like this, it shouldn't matter much for South. Nice dump down. A bus. Quick hands there by Opton North. Nice pass.
Nice pass.
Splitty. Misses it. Preble trying to run. We don't see this very often. Maybe we should.
Nice conversion there from the defensive end. Coach Rank's putting in 5 new players.
Halfway through second half, air ball up there. But Splitty with the offensive rebound and take to the basket. And the more difficult layup he makes.
Nice hustle play.
53-27, 8:40 left. Been all South. They trailed 5-4, but then led 20-7, and Preble hasn't got any closer. Montavo.
It's a nice outside shot. You know, tonight they can take the ball to the basket because Preble's got so many bigs out of the game. In other games, you know, they're going to have people step up and hit some outside shots. So if somebody hits one like that, gives them a little bit of confidence, you know, maybe that guy can help them down the line.
Martins, Rank, Govek, Hamilton, and Gunther all into the game. Or as Sim Sanford said, a flock of Red Wings.
Sim, the master of the microphone.
You ever do that? Take 5 new guys and put them all in?
Yep.
I did, but it was normally when I was mad.
Yeah, well. You know, actually, when I first played in my freshman year at North Carolina, Coach Smith used to do that regularly, bring 5 new guys in. They were called the blue team, and what we would do is just come in and try to change momentum, play hard, and wear the other team's starting 5 out. So that was a coaching move back then. Don't see it very often today unless the coach is upset.
Another 3 for Ginther. Yeah, but you had 12 high school All-Americans, so you could put 5 in and 5 out.
Well, you know, there was a method to his madness. That was part of it, but it also gives the guy a chance to play and be ready in case you get called on the second half.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I'm playing for Coach Smith. Must have been a great honor.
It was. He was the best. It's amazing I can remember back that far. It's been so many years now.
We have a full timeout here by South, so we'll take a quick break with South up 58-30.
All right, here we go.
Because sometimes, even the rescuers need to be rescued. The Coast Guard Foundation. Find out how you can help at rescuetherescuers.org. This little chick has hearing loss. It can be lonely, sad, and often accompanied by ringing in the ears or even loss of balance. But there's good news, because birds have an almost magical way of regenerating their inner ear cells to restore their own hearing, so they can live a happy, chirpy lifestyle. Imagine if science could achieve the same miracle with people. Well, at Hearing Health Foundation, we support research that is doing just that. Visit us at hhf.org and learn more about the cure for hearing loss and tinnitus.
back at South High. 6:53 left in a game that's pretty much in hand for South.
Tried to step through double screen on top again for Gunther, but the pass is fumbled.
And we were talking about putting 5 players in and taking 5 players out. I always did it to make a point because I was so mad at the 5 that were on the floor. I never did it when we were up by 28 points. If you 5 can't do it, we'll figure out 5 more. That's why we have a bench.
And that is a motivational technique that a lot of coaches use.
And I know one of the things Coach Desautel always preached was, the best way to get to a player, have him sit on the bench because he's not on the floor. And everybody wants to be on the floor. So when you're out there, you earn your time.
Checking in for South, number 21, Evan Opgenorth.
Must have blood on his uniform.
Bus now up to 12 points. Griffin Summers leads there with 15, and there's a miss by South and a rebound by Wall. Jesse Edwards coming back in the game. Bus taking out Main Street.
Nice job.
And delivers.
He's having a nice game. He's playing hard, taking advantage of the opportunities he's getting, and doing a real nice job.
He was averaging 9 points and 7 rebounds, and there's a 3 by Govek, and now they're starting to shoot up some shots.
I think South is settling a little bit. I mean, it's.
He's in deep. Half hook is missed. Govek with the rebound. 58-33.
Let's see what they do for ball movement. Double screen there. Screen down action on top.
Nice roll.
Cut. There. Oh.
And I've seen South, and this is that young team thing, miss a lot of layups on the games that I've seen this year. A lot of those, you get the nice move, but you just can't finish. And that'll get better this year, this summer, and next year as well for those young boys.
You hope so. You continue to work, and you got to finish plays, and that's what good teams do. And if you want to be a good team and get better every day, you continue to work on those fundamentals. And one of those things is, finishing with your outside shoulder, going into the basket to finish on those layups.
Didn't mention Kerry Kautzer's in the truck, and Richard's our only camera person tonight. The camera underneath is the invisible camera. Oof. Montalvo with the block.
And for purple, David Parrott.
Tyler Ginter coming out. 16 points for the senior.
He's had a nice game tonight on both ends of the court.
Preble down 36-17 at half. Well, that'll help the deficit a little bit. As we mentioned before, they're only averaging 48 points a game. Excuse me, 46 points a game, so they're not even up to their average yet. I don't know if I mentioned this. I know I mentioned that they went to Florida, but I didn't tell you the scores. I think they lost 71-18, 70-39, and 64-50. So It was a good thing that the weather was warm down there over Christmas because the shooting didn't help. And I think they were counting on their 3 big players to be there.
Exactly. I mean, you're committed to a tournament like that. You know, you got teams coming from all over the country down to play. You feel like, you know, when you're at full strength, you can compete. But when you lose players at the caliber that they've lost, it's going to make it very difficult.
Right, and probably not what Coach Wall expected at all. But
I mean, the same case as tonight. I mean, it's a 60-36 game, and without those players sitting on the bench, what do you have? 30, 40. 45 points, you know, sitting on the bench. That's going to make it tough to beat a team like South at home who's playing well tonight.
Well, there's no question that the tallest Preble players in the warm-ups that we are next to all were in street clothes, which is too bad.
But at the end of the day, no one's going to end who was playing and who wasn't playing. You win or lose, and you have to play with those people that you have and that are healthy, and you know that's part of sports.
.324 left.
Ooh.
Ay, ay, ay. It took a while to be called there. That was the correct call. Dylan Martins, he normally likes to dish it out a little bit. That time he took a tough blow. Definitely a good call by the officials there. Oops, standing out of bounds. Reese on the drive and the kick, and it got knocked away. Edwards. Drive
nice
by Reese.
Hesitation move. Ooh, that's nice.
Now up to a dozen.
He froze the defender with his hesitation and blew right by him to score. Now he's got 12. That's a real nice game for him tonight.
Reese with the rebound. 2:23 left. Ooh. Tried to do a spin move there, got caught up in the air and it got knocked away. Here's a 3-point attempt, missed, and guess who? Not tonight he's gonna be denied. Obviously showing Coach Frank a little more playing time in my future.
Maybe he'll get on the program next time with a performance like this.
Ryan
Buss with his 16th point tonight.
And give that young man credit. He's really played hard and does a nice job.
And a timeout by Preble to get a subs in.
30-second timeout called Preble.
A timeout here. Well, Jeff, part of the deal is anytime they win, we got to do interviews. So you and Richard are going to go down and do some of the interviews with the victorious Red Wings tonight. That'll be in about 1:34. 68-38. And again, I want to thank you for coming tonight.
Checking in for Preble.
I know you and I go way back, and probably don't see you enough, but I'm glad you could help me out.
43.
I appreciate it. You know, it's always a good time to see you and the guys here. You do a nice job, and I appreciate being asked. And I know it's hard to follow in the legendary footsteps of Mike Martin, but I hope I've done a decent job.
And Reese again. He could get 20 points before this night's out. 70-38. Tyson Reese, 18 points. Passes Ginther for leading scorer tonight and a 3. Derek Williams counters for Preble with 3. Why wasn't he in earlier, Coach Wall? Dylan Martins wants a 3.
That'd have everybody on the bench up. He would have hit that.
That's May. Dumps it down. Yes. James Williams in the books. He's got his first basket. And South should just kind of dribble this out. Nope. Dyson. Reese is going into no man. I'm my bad or am I tired? I went out. Can I get out now? What do you want, a standing ovation by the fans?
He's got 18 seconds left. Even if he is tired and you're coming off an 18-point performance, I think you stay in there.
Well, with 4 seconds, that'll end it. It's going to be 70-43, a victory for South.
And that's the end of the ball game.
We'll take a quick break, and when we return, Richard will be shooting Jeff. We'll have a couple South players.
I want to thank you for coming out to tonight's contest. Please drive home safely.
Did you know that your thumbs are some of the scariest things on the planet? Every year, an average of 6,000 people lose their lives to thumbs that are used to text while driving. That means that your opposable digit is more dangerous than volcanoes, sharks, airplanes, jellyfish, tigers, lions, tornadoes, roller coasters, hippos, skydiving, spiders, and snakes. Texting while driving is more dangerous than all of those things. So why isn't it one of your biggest fears?
This video was submitted by a student through the Teens Drive Smart program. For more information on teen safety, visit teensdrivesmart.com.
Getting out of the military, I was missing this camaraderie.
It's frustrating when you try and talk to people that don't understand.
I still had the anger, I still had the addictions, but we didn't talk about that.
Came to a point where it's like, okay, I really need to talk to somebody about this.
Family more or less encouraged me, go to the VA.
It's okay to go get help. It's okay to talk to people because it takes true strength to ask for help.
Hear veterans' real stories of strength and recovery at maketheconnection.net.
In Wisconsin, the laws are the same for bicyclists and motorists. So if you bike, ride with the traffic and obey stop signs and lights. Whether you ride a bike or drive a car, you must yield the right-of-way to pedestrians at marked and unmarked crosswalks. At intersections, always look for pedestrians before making a turn, and slow down in school zones and neighborhoods to keep our kids safe. Share and be aware. We're all responsible.
Going to school pregnant, riding the bus, that was hard. You just have all the stares and you have all the questions. When you get pregnant, all the stuff just goes through your mind. Abortion, adoption, keeping him. When you're 15 and pregnant, you can't do it without support. I wanted to give him a better life. I'm Miranda and I chose adoption.
A healthy diet and plenty of exercise are keys to success, both on and off the ice. Teaching kids how to eat right will give them the fuel they need to be at their very best.
Growing bodies need lots of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and low-fat dairy to be healthy and strong. A registered dietitian can work with your family to help you create nutritious meals you will love.
And don't forget to exercise for at least 60 minutes every day. Visit kidseatright.org for more information.
You show your smile to the world every day, but nearly 4 out of 5 Americans say they would smile a lot more if their teeth looked better. The good news is, healthy teeth can be safely and affordably corrected at any age. Advances in orthodontics have made the treatment more successful and comfortable than ever.
Only orthodontists receive 2 to 3 years of education beyond dental school to learn the proper way to align and straighten teeth. To learn more, visit mylifemysmile.org.
See these hands? They grip the wheel of a Humvee in Afghanistan.
12 years. Flying choppers.
My hands? They're here for the person who fought in Afghanistan.
I made the call and got support from my sister.
Mine take care of the person who flew those helicopters, and if life gets overwhelming, they're ready to dial the Veterans Crisis Line.
Confidential help is just a call, click, or text away.
Bye.
We're back here at the South Fieldhouse. I'm Jeff Wolf with Tyson Reese and Tyler Gunther, the victorious South Red Wings. Great job tonight, guys. Tyler, as a senior, you're looking to come back after the North defeat. You guys came out and played strong tonight. What do you think was the key for the game for you guys?
We went back right after the North game and had a great week of practice. We worked hard. We all committed in and all bought into each other. And the North game was really wakening up for what we could be doing, and tonight was a good show of it.
You did a real nice job. As a senior, your backcourt really stepped up tonight. And offensively, what were you looking to do? It looked like you were really looking to put offensive pressure by pushing the ball up the court against them.
We haven't been shooting all that well lately, so our big focus is on attacking the rim and getting to the lane and drawing fouls. So I thought we did a real good job of that tonight, and we had a lot of guys step up and play good, and a lot of our backcourt played real nice.
Yeah, you had a lot of contributions, guys coming off the bench like Mr. Reese here, Tyson Reese, a career high 18 points tonight. What got you going tonight offensively that you came through with a career high?
I just had to be aggressive. Coach told us, get the ball inside. We did lots of good screens that we had by my teammates. Just got me open, and I took it aggressive to the basket.
I thought you guys did a real nice job of being patient tonight offensively and moving the ball from side to side. It made the defense shift and allowed those lanes, those driving lanes to open up. Defensively or offensively, defensively, what do you consider your strengths?
On offense, just making sure to push it through the floor, put pressure on the defense, and when I get it in, look for my open guy. If I don't got the lane, then kick it out to my guy and hopefully get us some baskets.
You did a real nice job tonight. Now, looking forward to the rest of the season, I think this is a good game for you guys to build on. It's to build some confidence. It looked like you were lacking a little bit the last few games I've seen you play. What do you look forward to from yourself and your teammates for the rest of the season?
Just getting back into the rhythm of basketball. I mean, we were forced in the last couple of weeks. We felt like we all had to do it on one possession, and now we're just taking it one possession at a time and taking it easy, and we'll see where this goes.
Well, you guys did a great job tonight. Congratulations. We'll look forward to seeing great things out of you for the rest of the season.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, congratulations to South High, 70-43, as Coach Wolf mentioned, 70-43 victory. With that, we're going to close up, and we'll be seeing you on Friday when North hosts Ashwaubenon. Again, a victory tonight, 70-43, and we want to thank Kerry Kautzer, Richard, again, doing a great job on the camera, and I want to thank my guest, Jeff Wolf. He did an outstanding job on analysis. With that, my name is Chris Wright, and we'll see you on Friday night.